tale of two halves, clearly, and an overtime. So I'm glad there was an overtime after we got out of that second half, shooting 13%. We really came out well. I thought we were firing on all cylinders, playing together. I thought defensively all game we did a pretty good job. I think they made some really nice adjustments to get to the rim a little bit more effectively later in the second half. But, you know, we're learning to play through some offensive struggles right now. And I was really happy how they bounced back in overtime. We really easily could have folded up to 10 shooting as poorly as we did. You know, as long as I've been coaching this game, you find it hard a lot of times players to play defense and to be gritty when it's just not going for you on the offensive end. And I think they found a way to do that, and real pleased. And obviously these two had a great game. Kayla with another huge rebounding total. And Jay, really efficient, leading scorer, 19 points. Dropped a couple assists on top of it too, so real pleased with these two tonight.
Jay, two double-digit scoring games to start off the season. What's changed about you from freshman year to this year?
I think just feeling a lot more comfortable, knowing everything I'm supposed to do now. Having my teammates too to pick me up whenever I make a mistake, and just feeling really comfortable.
What was the sort of discussion going into overtime? Just the offense picked itself right back up at that point.
Just stay calm, keep your composure. We've practiced for so long now, and we all know what we're doing, and just trust in ourselves.
You know, she made a big jump, I think, physically in the offseason. I think she trained really hard and came back here really physically prepared. And then every freshman struggles with the newness of any system that you go in. And she's got a year under her belt in that, and she just looks really comfortable knowing what we're doing. It doesn't stop us from fussing on her, but she's doing a great job.
Were you anticipating her, having to lead the team in scoring games of the season?
I certainly was. That's why she was out on the floor. We brought Jay here to do just that, to be a basket producer and a two-way player, defending on the other end. And I loved what we got from her last year, and this is the natural progression in year two.
Jay, what was initially in college? What was the biggest eye opener for you? The biggest thing you had to adjust to?
I think just adjusting to the pace of everything. It's really fast, and I think from high school I got comfortable with that pace and just the physicality and everything. Coming in mentally prepared to just for tight situations. I think adjusting, getting under my belt.
Kayla, you had some injuries that from high school that were slowing at the beginning of your college career, but you're someone who similarly, really took a big step up from freshman to sophomore year and continued to do so. Do you see some similarities between the jump you were able to make and what Jay has done between last year and this year?
Yeah. The only reason why I'm like hesitant is because it's kind of like different circumstances, but I feel like the natural progression of what we were brought here to do and us being able to fulfill it is the same.
What were you sort of talking to her about this off season and getting prepared for this year?
Just being mentally prepared because last year was completely different than how it is this year, and as a freshman coming in last year and being here now is completely different. So just being able to adjust to that and being able to be comfortable.
Jay, what does a game like this do for your confidence moving forward?
I think it just it definitely gives me the.
She's excited. She's going to have to watch less
film.
Less film with her dad after the game. So some positive highlights tonight.
Is there a theme with your? I know your dad played at Nova. Is there a theme when you watch basketball together? Things that he's pushed you to work on or focus on?
Yeah, he points out stuff that I don't see on the court, and I think that helps a lot, especially coming when I have to work out back court and everything. Just know I could get a different shot off and practicing where last year.
What was going through your mind during the slide? Which you had one get away the opener, and now suddenly it looked like this one was going to go the same way until you guys pulled it together.
What's going through my mind? It's kind of the same as when we start the game, just being able to be calm and trusting in our system and knowing what we're supposed to do. So I guess the same way we went into the first half, the same way we went to overtime.
On the turnovers, concern for you?
So you got to be honest. I didn't look at it until just that second right there, and yeah, of course. So when you play at the pace we try to play at, sometimes early in the season there's going to be turnovers. I mean, Kayla was given the nickname by Coach Dave Big Smooth, but she has been playing with an intensity on the court in the first 2 games that I don't think I've ever seen her play with. And she was amazing last year, but defensively, rebounding, in spots, the intensity is so much higher, and she's doing it on the offensive end too. And so when you go that hard, and it's the beginning of the season, sometimes things go too fast, and that's where you get some turnovers. We will certainly adjust, and you know what? The first thing I looked at was the margin, so we were a +2. So we still forced more than we committed, so I'll live with that. But I think Kayla's playing at a different pace, and so she has some turnovers from that, and that's going to change once she gets comfortable playing at that pace. And that's the same for everybody. And obviously, Kenya had a couple today, a freshman point guard out there, but she came in, made a big play, got huge stops on defense. So it's going to come together. They trust it. We trust them. We're in good shape.
Kayla, on defense, again, another big game with rebounds, but also with steals and blocks and really just that effort. Has that been especially a focus for you on really taking a big step up, not even just rebounding, but just overall when it comes to defense?
I guess just knowing that we don't really have like a big person just to be down there. When we get on defense, I guess just being more aware of we have to be in all of our spots. So I feel like the reason why I'm able to get steals and rebounds stuff like that is because we're all rotating correctly where we're supposed to be. So it helps to everyone knows the same page and it helps with steals.
Anything else? Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate the coverage.